Hey everyone, this is J-Dog, and I'm here with another video. If you know who this is, I talked about him in a previous video. This is Kyle Larson. This is the half white, half Japanese NASCAR former NASCAR driver that well he's still in NASCAR, but his driving company fired him. This was the guy who went on a video game playing video on social media saying the N-word, and I mean the E-R N-word, and stuff like that. So, yes. So, a lot of sponsors dropped from him. I mean, tell you the truth, black people don't really watch NASCAR. Well, at least I don't. I know some do, but it's just the fan base of NASCAR are the kind of people who are nothing more. The NASCAR image is nothing more than a redneck racist image over at NASCAR. That's why you don't have that really many black people, except for maybe the one black person that I'm going to be talking about, and why I'm disappointed with this one individual, because this is who I'm talking about. This is Bubba Wallace. This is the only African American NASCAR driver. But why am I not happy with him? Now, if you saw when I was trying to get to this video, this dude is the only guy in NASCAR, and he happens to be the only person who has come out in defense of Kyle Larson, saying that he deserves a second chance. Are you kidding me? But here's the thing. I don't see no white athletes going to say that Michael Vick deserves a second chance, or Colin Kaepernick deserves a second chance. I don't see a lot of white athletes saying that black athletes deserve a second chance when something goes wrong. But I'm seeing too many coonish, Sambo-ish African American athletes, not all, but just the ones who try to cater to, the vanilla racist, vanilla creatures. They saying that people like Kyle Larson and Ben Roethlisberger should get second chances and stuff like that. But like I said before, a lot of black athletes don't get second chances. So why should Kyle Larson deserve a second chance? He openly said the N-word with this strong ER, and he said it comfortably, and he deserves to lose his job. But they suspended him, and then this car company fired him, and then he lost endorsements. Colin Kaepernick kneeled in protest against police brutality, but he's not given a second chance. They blackballed him, they got rid of him, and he has not been given a second chance, and he didn't do anything that was offensive. He was fighting for a justice. He was using his rights. And then I know some racist and some black sellout coons are going to come in here and say, Kyle Larson is using his freedom of speech. No. Now, I want to find out what he says. Now, I'm gonna try to find the statement that he said. Now, here's what Bubba Wallace said. I'm gonna see and why I'm disappointed in Bubba Wallace. Well, I'm gonna read what Bubba Wallace. The only African American driver in NASCAR, Bubba Wallace, says that he believes Kyle Larson apologized for using the N-word during a virtual racing event. Sunday was sincere and that Larson deserves a second chance. But like I said before, matter of fact, black people in general don't get second chance. Chris Brown apologized for what happened with the incident with Rihanna. And they still remind the world about, and not to mention, he actually fought and said, the point is, Chris Brown got into a situation, he apologized, but yet they still bother him about his situation. They said that that's his image, and that he gets his career railroaded so that Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake, who can shine because mainstream media wants to destroy black musicians' careers. Yeah, Chris Brown apologized, Ray Rice apologized, Michael Vick apologized. Now Colin Kaepernick, he doesn't need to apologize for what he did, because Colin Kaepernick did was justified. But still, they blackballed him. And these black individuals, whether it be musicians, athletes, actors, Isaiah Washington, I think he apologized for what happened on the set of Grey's Anatomy, even though I disagree with his political beliefs. But I'll notice that these are all black people, and they still try to destroy their careers and stuff like that. But Kyle Larson gets to have a second chance? I don't think so. Now here's what else he said. Here's what he said. What Larson said was wrong, whether in private or public. There is no gray area, Wallace wrote Thursday in his statement. I am not mad at him. Well, I am. The black community is, and rightfully so. It has the right to be mad at him. Why are you not? You go in a sport, Bubba Wallace, where there's too many people like him. That NASCAR, who has a history of still holding the Confederate flag. But you're not mad at what he said? That word has been used against us for years. And I know some clown is going to be like, well, the rappers say it. The rappers say they add the A. The rappers say it. And I was like, do you know that I don't agree that they should be using it? I know the rappers use it. Matter of fact, I actually disagree with them using it. But that doesn't mean you, who is non-black, have the right to use it without some consequences. Because no one should be using the N-word. And everyone should be extremely angry about that word. It's very offensive. You wouldn't like it if I said the word that's derogatory towards white people or Asians or LGBT. Because if I were to, I can apologize many times. I can lose my job and never get it back and never get no second chance. So, now back to us. I'm not mad at him. This is what he said. And I believe that he, along with most people, deserve second chances. What do you mean by most people? There's a lot of black people that deserve second chances. And deserve space to improve, Wallace wrote. There's a lot of black athletes that have been blackballed that deserve second chances and deserve improvement. But these leagues, once a black person does something, that's it. That's over. I mean, Terry Crews even said it. Why he did not go fight that guy that was messing with his private area. Even though I wanted Terry Crews to beat the stuffings out of that guy. When he was in that conference hearing, with a Senate hearing, did you know the one thing, and this is not me defending Terry Crews or being a supporter of Terry Crews, but one thing that Terry Crews said, I looked at what his statements, and he said some truth into that, and this said that as a black man, you only get one chance. The moment you do something wrong, that's it. And that's what Terry Crews brought up. And he's right. And that part, I did agree with Terry Crews when he did that Senate hearing. we as black men, as black Americans, or as black people in general, we screw up, that's it. It's a wrap. But other people screw up, they said we gotta leave it in the past, we should give them a chance. That's for other people. Especially people that look like Kyle Larson. Now it's like, Wallace wrote, and I am more than willing to work with him to address diversity and inclusion in our sport. Yeah, because let's face it, NASCAR is very undiverse. There's not a lot of us in this sport, especially because of the horrible history. Why you think NASCAR is trying to get more people outside their community to join the sport? Because of the redneck reputation that NASCAR has. They're doing everything they can to clean up that redneck racist image that they are suffering from. Well, okay. Alright, I think this is some more stuff that he's saying. NASCAR has been doing, I'm going to skip over some of this stuff because, he got fired and, he's losing sponsors like McDonald's and Credit One Bank. I mean, McDonald's had to lose that and get rid of his sponsorship because McDonald's is already going through some things, the incident in China. McDonald's is being called out as of recently because of numerous events. Alright, now back to this. NASCAR has been doing what it can to get away from the racist redneck sports label. He wrote, diversity and inclusion is the main priority for the sport across every team, every car, every crew member and employee. Yeah, because they realize with the vanilla creatures' birth rates are going down, they're going to need a new fan base, one whose birth rates are still continuing, and that happens to be our community. Also, like he said, to get rid of that racist redneck label. Yeah, this idiot right here wants to forgive. Basically, he wants to already forgive Kyle Larson. But what about the other black athletes in any sport? I wonder if the LGBT community has forgiven you for denying your son from playing with a dollhouse. Yeah, I wonder if he is trying to be good. He's only forgiving Larson because he wants to be getting good graces with the vanilla creatures, because the LGBT members of the vanilla creatures went after him because he wants his son to be a proud heterosexual and not play with dollhouses. So they was like, and that was the only thing I agreed with Bubba Wallace, that his son should not be playing with dollhouses because it does something to the psyche of the African American boy. And see, he's trying to make sure that he don't get in trouble with the vanilla creatures. See, he learned then that he has to play ball and not go black empowerment or pro-black, or they'll destroy him. Now here's else what he said. With that said, it's hurt to see the African American community immediately throw NASCAR under the bus with the "I'm not shocked, it's NASCAR. NASCAR has been and will be way better than how we've been represented in the last couple of years." Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing, dummy. NASCAR did this to themselves. That redneck racist image, that discriminatory image towards black people. Why do you think the African American community is angry at NASCAR? Because of people like Kyle Larson. You claiming that you're trying to make inclusive and inclusion and stuff like that? Well, as long as people like Kyle Larson are around, NASCAR will always be known as that one sport that black people will not be involved with because of the racism that's within NASCAR. whatever NASCAR is going through, that's on them. And then you want to get mad that you want to get mad because we're calling out NASCAR for its horrible reputation. And rightfully so. We're rightfully calling out NASCAR for its horrible reputation. Of course we're not shocked. Because NASCAR, that's the image of NASCAR, is that redneck behavior. You got a lot of the chump supporters watch the sport. Guess what? Why don't you talk about how the racists attack fans who support Deontay Wilder, or who are Deontay Wilder or Floyd Mayweather fans? Every time we support a black fighter, we get accused by the racist vanilla creatures that you're supporting him because he's black. You're supporting him because he's black. Because Deontay Wilder is a proud black man in America. But you don't want us to call out NASCAR for their racism and redneckish behavior over at that league. See, you're nothing more than a sellout. You see, NASCAR is using people like Bubba Wallace to try to get more black people to watch NASCAR, but NASCAR doesn't want to change its racist ways. Yeah, right. That's why you continue to have a low black audience for NASCAR. This is why black people gear towards other leagues like Ice Cube's Big Three, or the PBC, or the NBA, or any other sport, as long as they don't have to deal with racist NASCAR. That's why I don't watch NASCAR. And I guess I still won't watch NASCAR after what happened with the Kyle Larson situation. I won't even watch it even if you, an African American racer, is racing in it, because you shows that you're a sellout. You are a sellout, Bubba Wallace. You are a sellout. You know what? I don't even want to continue reading this. But yeah, Bubba Wallace is willing to forgive and work with Larson, and he's nothing more than a sellout. And that shows the mentality of your Bubba Wallaces of the world. But I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Yeah, write down what you think in the comment section, except for if you are supporting Bubba Wallace and Kyle Larson's racism. Your comments will be removed if you are defending Kyle Larson. Also, I'll leave a link to this article in the description and comment section. I'll also leave links to my different accounts for y'all to follow me on, whether it be on YouTube, Black Junction, Twitter, etc. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit that notification bell. Hit that like button. All that helps with notifications and spreading the video across. Also, make sure you share this video. That helps spread the video so it can get more views and stuff. Or to help people get notifications, because I know some people are not getting notifications. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification. Sometimes you have to unsubscribe, then resubscribe, re-hit that notification to help you reset so you can get the notifications. Check every once in a while to see if I make a new video or not, wherever you are watching this video. But that's all I have to say for now. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.